Kirby. He's cute, he's round, he's strong. Everyone loves the pink puff. Just look at him and tell me you wouldn't love him too. I love him so much that I wish I could grab the little guy and give him a big hug. Actually, what would hugging Kirby feel like anyways? I know that he would love giving and receiving hugs, and I bet he'd give the warmest hugs. But I wonder, how big will the hug even be? Will I have to give him a big hug or a gentle tiny one? No, for real, like, yeah, Kirby is a little guy, but how little is he? I guess it's time for me to put my Kirbyology degree to use. How tall is Kirby, and most importantly, can I hug him? Join me as I look through the inner depths of Kirby lore to answer this extremely important question. Hello everyone, I'm DExus and welcome to the DExus Show. Let us start where it all began. No, not Kirby as a character or the series. I'm talking about the very first mention of his height. That not being in a Kirby game, but in another game made by the very same creator. That very game, of course, being Super Smash Brothers! In the very first words on his character bio in the Nintendo 64 original, it's directly stated, and I quote, "The 8-inch high Kirby hails from a distant star." Let me repeat that very slowly. The 8-inch high Kirby. Not to mention that this is reassured in Kirby's Super Smash Bros. Melee trophy, where it states, "He is only about 8 inches tall." Here it is, folks! According to Super Smash Bros., a series directed by the creator of Kirby, Kirby is officially 8 inches tall. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Oh no. But if Adeleine? But if the Forgotten World? But... No. There has to be a reasonable answer to this. I am not giving up by just looking at the very first source I find. What if it got retconned later? It must have, right? Yeah, I know, Sakurai might be the creator of Kirby, but he isn't in charge anymore. There has been more directors throughout the series that must have retconned this, right? Smash isn't a Kirby game anyways, so it's definitely not canon. Therefore, we must look deeper. Let's then see the one game that started this debate in the first place. The one with Adeleine's first appearance. Or rather, should I say, Ado's first appearance. That being Kirby's Dream Land 3. Side by side, Adeleine is just a bit taller than Kirby. And if Kirby is 8 inches, then that makes what's possibly a 12-year-old human child about 12 inches tall. A 1 feet tall 12-year-old. This is why Kirby being 8 inches doesn't seem right at all. Adeleine is a human, so there's no way that she can be 1 feet tall. At average, 12-year-olds are around like 5 feet tall. So then for Adeleine to not be abnormally tiny, we must find something or someone that we could measure to determine her height, and therefore Kirby's height. Luckily for us, we have exactly what we need. Another human in Kirby's Dream Land 3 who will help end this issue. A human with a canon height and a canon appearance in Kirby, as you have to interact with them to get the true ending. Let us go to Iceberg Level 2 real quick to visit an old friend. This here is Samus Aran, the bounty hunter. And luckily for us, she has a canon height in her series. According to the Super Metroid manual, Samus stands at 6 feet and 3 inches, therefore making Kirby stand at around 2 feet and 4 inches tall, and Adeleine at around 3 feet and 4 inches, which makes more sense for a human child, making her a little bit smaller than an average 12 years old height. And actually, you can somewhat see her grow up in Kirby Star Allies, with her being around 5 feet and 2 inches instead. So, there you have it. We have Kirby's official canon height now. He is around 2 feet and 4 inches tall. You've gotta be kidding me. In Kirby Star Allies, there's a sub-game called Chop Champs, where Kirby races other Kirbys to chop down a tree as fast as possible to build a cute little wooden house. As it turns out, each log Kirby chops down is equivalent to 0.25 meters, or 9.8 inches, and these logs are just a tad bit taller than Kirby, that making him roughly 8 inches tall. Void fucking damn it, we're back at Kirby being 8 inches tall, which is fucked up because that then makes Adeleine Star Allies fucking 17 inches, or 1 fucking feet 4 inches tall. I don't get it! So we are back where we started. Kirby is about 8 inches tall. In fact, this is also stated in Nintendo's official Home of Kirby website, where in Kirby's character description, it immediately states that he is only 8 inches tall. But, But this is the Nintendo of America website. This thing can't be taken seriously. For void's sake, it promotes Smash and the original Kirby's Dream Land in the same paragraph rather than any other important things about his character. We cannot trust Nintendo of America's hard work on this. We have to go to the direct source, that being HAL. And by that I mean the official Japanese Kirby website, the Kirby portal, an actual trustworthy site when it comes to Kirby, which states absolutely nothing about his height. But we still have more info from the inside. In concept art for the celebration picture, A Farewell to Kirby, we can see that the artist of it added a note that has 20 centimeters written next to Kirby. Essentially, literally writing out that Kirby is 20 centimeters tall, or almost 8 inches tall. But what does the latest Kirby game say? At the time, that being Kirby's Dream Buffet. The entire game revolves around eating as many strawberries as possible, which here are as big or rather as tiny as Kirby, who was shrunken down during these events. In the intro cutscene, we can see that Kirby was shrunk around 9 times small, and an average strawberry is about 1 inch tall, making Kirby about 8 inches tall. I give up. Kirby is 8 inches tall, and nothing makes sense. Adeleine is just really small. The bosses are just not that big, actually. Everything is just tiny. Even the new world! The new world is really small. The new world? Huh. Or is it? You see, here we have a theme park. And where there are theme parks, there are safety measures, the most important and common being the height requirements, which in Wonderia are a minimum of near 3 feet and a maximum of 6 feet, according to this information tab seen across the park. Not only that, thanks to the Kirby 30th Anniversary Music Fest, the inhabitants of the New World have been kinda confirmed to be humans. That being because of Nachel's appearance on the event, who is an in-universe character in Kirby, thanks to the official Kirby Twitter mentioning her in one of the posts. So we have even more evidence of this new world supporting human-like measurements, that making everything in that world measure up to our world, which can be used to get an estimate of how tall is Kirby. Using the brand new car as a base and assuming it's the average height of a car in our world, that being 5 to 6 feet tall, Kirby is around 1 feet and 8 inches to 2 feet tall, lining up pretty well with what we have measured with Samus as a guide, which means that according to the latest mainline Kirby game, Kirby is around 1 feet and 10 inches tall, or according to the latest Kirby game, which is a non-canon spin-off, Kirby is 8 inches tall. Fuck! In the same year, we get 2 different heights for Kirby, and it's pretty much impossible to choose between the two. Because while 8 inches has more appearances, literally all of them are non-canon. 8 inches is stated in Smash, Nintendo's official website, a non-canon side game Kirby Star Allies, a piece of concept art which isn't definitive proof, and a spin-off which also isn't canon. Yet Kirby being around 2 feet tall has only been in 2 games, which are both canon, Kirby's Dream Land 3 and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Cool! So since Kirby is 2 feet tall in mainline games, then that makes that his canon height. Or is it? See, I have a theory. What if Kirby's height depends on where he is? Pay a closer look. Both locations where Kirby is around 2 feet tall have him interact with humans, or something that resembles us. Yet in every occasion where he is 8 inches tall has him in Dreamland. Dreamland, or rather should I say Planet Popstar, is a very funky place. As seen in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Planet Popstar's time seems to go by faster than other planets, or dimensions. Therefore, maybe time isn't the only thing altered in this world. Perhaps reality is also twisted here. Planet Popstar has been stated to be a tiny star, so of course, everything and everyone in Planet Popstar must be tiny for it to be an actual inhabitable planet. Maybe Kirby is 8 inches tall in Planet Popstar, yet when he leaves the atmosphere of the planet, he gets bigger. Or when someone like, let's say a 6 feet tall bounty hunter, enters Planet Popstar's atmosphere, they shrink down to accommodate its tiny size. Maybe Planet Popstar is a dreamland in a somewhat literal sense. Maybe nothing really makes sense in Popstar because it's like a dream. It doesn't follow any science, but it's pleasant and beautiful, and it breaks reality away to accommodate to itself. That's the beauty of Kirby, isn't it? Nothing is really one specific way. It's just like the titular character. Everything is stretchy and malleable. It can take countless forms and it doesn't really need to make sense. Because all it really needs to do is make you happy. Make you feel like you're getting a big warm hug. Like the big warm hug I want to give to Kirby, damn it. And actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter how tall Kirby is for me to hug him. I just know that if I do hug him, I will be giving and receiving the greatest hug in the entire galaxy. So yeah, Kirby is 8 inches tall on planet Popstar, and in other areas he is around 1 feet tall and 10 inches. And with both measurements, he is still extremely huggable. Now I just wish he was real so I could hug him. So yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how tall Kirby is. All that matters is that he is adorable and we all love him. Thank you for bearing with me during this very extremely important research. Have a good day. Bye!